against Griffin Canning. Both pitchers doing very well numbers-wise. Boyd is 3-2 in 7 starts with a 2.75 ERA. 39 in the third innings. Has given up 4 home runs, averaging 5 2/3 innings per start, where Canning is 5-1 in 7 starts with a 2.50 ERA. 36 innings, 3 home runs, averaging 5 1/3 per start. The game is on the Roku channel today, but Gary Cohen is the lead announcer. So that's cool. Bud is here saying it's Mother's Day. Let's go Mets. Let's win one for the moms. Steven's here saying hi, everyone. Mets are going to win today. LFGM. You did not get banned. You got timed out. There's a difference. If you were banned, you wouldn't be allowed to be here. Still gave you a like, okay? There's a difference. If I banned you, you wouldn't be able to come back to the channel. Max is back. What's up, Max? Welcome back in. I know Max has been here before. Still waiting for first pitch here, so let's take a look at some of the other games that'll be happening today. The Cubs lineup today, it'll be PCA leading off. Kyle Tucker will bat second. Suzuki third. Michael Busch fourth. Carson Kelly fifth. Nico Horner sixth. Dansby Swanson seventh. Justin Turner will DH and bat eighth. And John Birdie will bat ninth. The Met defense today, it'll be Vientos at third. Lindor at short. Acuna at second. Alonso at first. Terren's doing the catching. Nimmo in left. Taylor in center. And Soto in right. Let's see here. Wednesday night, guys. We have Pittsburgh. We have the Pittsburgh game. So we'll be doing that. But during the game, the NFL schedule will be released. So maybe we do a little bit of NFL talk that night as well. You're good, Diddy. Welcome back. You're back. Hey, Frank T is here saying greetings. Hey, Thomas Fitzpatrick is here saying hello. LFGM, what's up, Fitzy? Fitzy's back. I believe Fitzy's got a stream scheduled today. So good stuff there for Fitzy. If Fitzy's going, we'll redirect when we're done over to Fitzy. Bam is here saying, yo, PAS. What up, Bam? Welcome back. Sounds like a decent lineup for the Mets. Let me know if you guys are watching on Roku, because I love it. I love the fact that Gary Cohen's calling the game. It's Cohen and Joe Girardi are doing the game. Fitzy says, didn't stream yesterday because of Mother's Day plans. Gotcha. Love it. Look at the Met players talking to these kids. I don't know if other teams do this. I absolutely love that the Mets do this. Hey, Raymond is here. Afternoon, John and everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all. Let's go Mets. Yep, I called my mom this morning. She says I was the last of the 3. She said it went youngest to oldest. She said my sister called first, then my brother, and then I finished it up. Yes, live at 2:05. Awesome stuff, Fitzy. Tokes, what's up, buddy? Hopefully we get to see a lot of Tokes over the next three days, starting tomorrow, because we're playing as Buccos starting tomorrow. Frank T says Happy Mother's Day with respect. Yes, happy Mother's Day to your wives or your moms. Bam's watching on Roku. Edward says Cohen, Girardi doing it, but PAS is ahead of the rest. Let's go. Yes, Joe Girardi. So far, Girardi's been okay. Can't wait, he says. I did not see. Is Skeens pitching tomorrow? I think Skeens is pitching tomorrow, unless he's pitching today. All right, we are ready to go. PCA steps into the box. Canning will wind and deliver. And we're underway. Up high, 1-0. Frank R. is here saying hello, John. What's up, Frank? What's up, Charles? Great afternoon, all on the live stream broadcast. The 1-0. Popped up. Terens sheds the mask. Vientos comes over. Here comes Terens, and it hits the other side of the netting. Out of play. Skeens will be tomorrow. Let's go. I have not been able to watch any time he's pitched, so this will be good. One and one the count here to PCA. I'm great today in paradise. Thanks. Let's go. Charles also says smash them free subs. Up high, 2-1. Girardi was not a good manager for the Phillies, but I'll give a chance as a broadcaster. The 2-1. Swung on a miss to the ball in the dirt, 2-2. Let me refresh ESPN here. Already got to refresh it. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. Hit that like button. Thanks, says Charles. Edward says, I have my doubts about Canning. He came in the Angels organization. Yes, Wawa has pizza. Yes, they do. And I like it. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's okay. I like it better than Domino's or Pizza Hut. I don't get heartburn from it, where I do from Domino's or Pizza Hut. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. Charles says, without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Let's go. Charles starting with the quotes early. Love it. The 0-2. Canning deals. And that one lifted foul down the left field side, out of play. Charles also says, feel inspired to join in the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. Man. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Let me turn that off. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. That'll bring up Suzuki. 2 out, nobody on here. Canning up to 11 pitches. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Suzuki in 36 games this year, batting .250. 9 homers, 32 runs batted in. An .815 OPS. Line foul, 0-1, or 0-2, excuse me. Canning's pitches have seen really nice movement today. Yes, they do. Hello, Cubs fans around the world. Let's go, Cubs. Nate, it's great to have Nate back. Girardi won the World Series as Yankee manager. Did he? I know he won the World Series as a Yankee player. Outside, 1 and 2. The 1-2. Outside, 2 and 2. And, he did back in 09. Gotcha. Thank you, Fitzy. The 2-2. Up and in. Did he go? No. 3 and 2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Canning strikes out the side. We go bottom 1. No score. Yes, 2009 against the Phillies. I remember it well, unfortunately. Better than the Phillies winning. No, it's not. Bud says, my mom's over 100 and still with us. That's awesome. We'll call Mrs. PAS's mom later tonight. She's going to be 90. Hello, everyone. What's up, Big John? Let's go get it started. Absolutely, Luminous. Thank you for being here. Are you gardening today? Maddie? I'm going to go with Maddie. Hi, sir. Welcome in. Frankie Nicotine, excuse me. Getting my smokes ready. Out of the members only video that I posted, Frank's the only one that took advantage. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I haven't gotten more calls. Bam says, I was in college in 09. Everyone on my dorm floor were either Phillies or Yankee fans. It was absolutely wild. He said, we'll see about gardening. I gardened yesterday. Look what happened. Lindor will lead it off for the Mets. The stream is way ahead of me. Or the tracker is way ahead of me, but it says I'm live. So Roku's just that far behind, I guess. In for a strike, 0-1. Hoping the Mets get better starting pitching today. Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets, says Johnny. Yeah. Deal 1. In for a strike, 0-2. Deal 2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Yeah, Roku, it's playing this game today, but it's Cubs announcer. No, it's not. It's Gary Cohen. It's the Met announcer with Joe Girardi. Let's go Mets. What's up, Darren? So there's the Mets play-by-play guy, and then there's the Cubs commentator. Swung on a miss, struck him out, went away. That's all we've had so far is strikeouts. Will Montas and Minaya be on the team after the All-Star break? Hopefully right before the All-Star break we get them back. Hopefully right before. Did I misunderstand about the power rankings? Yes, there was no power rankings stream this week. Because I'm doing this. This is when I'm usually doing the power rankings video. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Deal 1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. No worries, Frank. Soto swing is so fast. Deal 2. Foul tipped. We'll do it again. Deal 2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That'll bring up Alonso. I mean, come on. Come on, Roku. Get your crap together. The tracker's 2 pitches ahead of me. First pitch to Pete is in for a strike, 0-1. According to Roku, I'm live, so. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Come on, guys. Make this guy work for his outs. Oh, the Mets sleeping. Can't hit. Well, neither did the Cubs. The Cubs, all 3 batters struck out. DO2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 6 outs in the first, all strikeouts. We go to the second. Thanks, John. I did not know Roku, but I have it. I mute and listen to you. How about that? I am a Mets fan. Becca's here. What's up, Becca? Nothing but strikeouts. Yup. Good morning, John. Who's on the bump? Griffin Canning is on the bump for the Mets. Yep, the tracker's ahead of John, so be careful, people. No spoilers. Thank you, bud. Let's go, Mets. Give my parlay a 1. Smash them free subs to experience the PAS network. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, of course, we're live for this one. We'll be live for all 3 against Pittsburgh. Chicago just gave the Mets the Boyd. Okay. Is that supposed to be funny? Because that must be Chicago humor. A pitcher's duel. Hit the like button. Why? Guys, relax. The Cubs batters did the same thing against Canning. Y'all overreact, man. Popped foul, 0-1. No, all fans are welcome here. As long as they're respectful. In for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. Bam says, as a Phillies fan, all this overreacting makes me feel at home. Now, if we're in the 4th inning and all we've done is strike out, now I understand. But, come on. Popped foul, still 0-2. Good afternoon. I thought the Jets chant turning to the Mets was pretty original. No. No big deal. No one's got hit yet. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. That one popped up out to left. Nimmo comes in, shading his eyes, and he'll make the catch, and then he falls down. Probably not used to the sun at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. The Mets are going to win today, says Diddy. The first pitch, up and high, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Popped foul, 1-2. Kelly batting .333 this year, 8 homers, 23 runs batted in. At 23 runs batted in, leads the National League catchers in RBIs. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. chopped foul up the third base side. Do it again. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Canning. 2 away. Yes, sir. Fritzy says, come on, Canning, get another K. And he does. That's 4. That'll bring up Nico Horner. The first pitch. Down low, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. He said, my prayer has been answered. Canning looks good today. I guess McGill is out when Minaya Montes. Yep. Well, he's going to be sent to the pen. Up and in, 1-1, 2-1. The 2-1. Canning deals. That one popped up. On the infield. Here comes Alonso. In foul territory will make the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning for Canning. We go bottom 2. Still scoreless. It'll be Vientos, Nimmo, and Marte coming up. Bud says LFGM. Nice couple of innings. Let's go Vientos. Yeah, let's get some offense going now. LFGM. Let's go Mets. What is this? Getting all kinds of weird from Alien Nation. No thanks. Brian P says, let's take this series, boys. No dirty jokes. Vientos first pitch swing and pops it up. Nico Horner in the shallow right field grass will make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Charles also says winners never quit and quitters never win. Diddy says my Roku is perfectly in sync with yours now. In for a strike, 0-1. Let's go, Matt, says Johnny. Frank says much respect to everyone on this great channel. Yeah, we don't do no reason for a dirty joke. We're adults. If you need dirty jokes to be funny, that one ripped. That's foul ball. Wow. I was waiting for the umpire. He was getting ready to point, and I thought he was going to say fair. But then he turned and said foul ball. 1-2 to count to Nimmo. Outside, 2-2. Foul tipped and held on by the catcher. Struck him out. 4 strikeouts for Boyd. All right, Becca, tell your joke. But if I don't find it funny, you're blocked. Beatty yesterday drove in 5 runs and saved a run in the first inning. Hope he can continue his recent play. Yeah, I'm surprised he's off today. Marte takes a pitch outside, or on the outside corner, 0-1. Chopped foul, 0-2. Bouncing. Oh, that hit him. That'll put a runner on first with 2 out. They can't hit. Nope, not yet. Big hello to John and the PAS fam. Let's get this W. Welcome back, Moses. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Zach? Welcome back. Mendy took Beatty out because he's all about... Stop blaming Mendoza for everything. You know the Mets have an analytics department and go by that, right? Outside, 1-0 to Torrance. Will it hit by pitch start it? Hey, I hope so. You're right. I'm not really blaming him, just saying it was expected. Correct. I'm not agreeing with the analytics either. I agree with you. I would not, right now, I would not take Beatty out of this lineup. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. a hit foul down the right field side. It'll go out of play. 1-2. Popped foul. Still 1-2. Great job. Thanks for keeping it real. I agree. He should be in there. Yeah, exactly. Analytics. Inside 2-2. David's here saying, I'm convinced there's about a dozen guys that they're primarily here to troll. Mendoza does weird stuff, but we seem to win, so it's hard to argue against his decisions. The 2-2 pickoff throw, not in time. That's just right. Even the out that Beatty made was struck to left off the lefty. And that one hit left center field. Back towards the gap, at the track, at the wall. PCA jumps and he can't make the catch. Marte's going to round third. He's going to come in and score. Terenz on his way to third. Safe. An RBI triple for Luis Terenz. PCA made the jumping attempt and could not come up with it. Frank says tap that like plus subscribe button. Woohoo! How much did he miss it by? Wow! Just missed it. The slide in the third, and he's safe. Yes, it did. The hit by pitch did start it. Here's Acuna. In for a strike, 0-1. Yep. I'm happy to see Terenz today. Me too. Fouled off, 0-2. Frank says black coffee and cigarettes did the trick. Let's go. DO2. Outside, 1-2. Nice. Let's get another hit. Bring him in. Beatty hit 2 homers yesterday. I'm a firm believer you don't pull guys that are slamming the ball. Chop foul. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And that one lined out to right center field. PCA on the run will make the catch. But the Mets get on the board with a hit by pitch and a 2-out triple. We go to the third. Other games today in the other sports, the Jets and Stars at 4:30. Maple Leafs and Panthers at 7:30 tonight. NBA, the Thunder and Nuggets. Denver up 2-1 in that series at 3:30, and then at 8 o'clock, the Pacers and Cavs, with the Pacers up 2-1 in that series. MLB today, this is the only game so far. The next game will be Braves and Pirates at 1:30. Cardinals and Nats, Brewers and Rays, Rangers and Tigers. Then at 2 o'clock, the Red Sox and Royals, Reds and Astros, Marlins and White Sox, Giants and Twins. Then at 3 o'clock, the Padres and Rockies. 4 o'clock, the Yankees and A's, Orioles and Angels, Dodgers and Diamondbacks, Blue Jays and Mariners. Then the night game is the Phillies and Guardians. So I definitely know our buddy play-by-play with JJ will be live for that one. No, Alvarez isn't hurt. Why do you say that? I think we will see Beatty as a pinch hitter today. Benson and Hedge. What? Swanson, Turner, and Birdie coming up here for the Cubs. Inside corner, 0-1. I'd like to see more of Terrence. Yup. Terrence has been putting up more professional at-bats than Alvarez, who's... Yup. Yes, he did. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. And a chopper back to Kent off of his glove. And Lindor bobbles the throw, or hesitates on the throw, not bobbles. Hesitates on the throw. And it's an infield single. El Good is here saying, "What's up, John and chat?" I won't be talking much, but we'll be listening along as I mow the lawn. LFGM. Double clutch. That's what he did. He double clutched. First pitch to Turner. Up high, 1-0. Charles says, once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Down low, 2-0. Maybe mowing the lawn will help the Mets win. The 2-0. Up high, 3-0. Pickoff throw down to first. Not in time. Bud says hold the Cubs down at 0. You're welcome to join in the chat at any time. Express yourself respectfully. The 3-0. There's a strike. 3-1. Pick-off throw, not in time. Outside, ball 4. Once again, the Mets get to the bottom of a team's lineup and forget how to play baseball. First two are on here. Now the number 9 hitter. What's up, Junkies and John? Let's go, Mets. Happy Mother's Day. Smash that like for all the mothers out there. Corners will play in here looking for a bunt. Where the infielders are playing back. Tapped foul at the plate, 0-1. Throw strikes, Canning. Let's go. No, not the bottom of the lineup. The Mets kryptonite. Yep. And Frank says it too. Dreaded kryptonite. Eric says LFGM. Good day for baseball. The 0-1. Oh. Step off there. The 0-1. In for a strike, 0-2. The 0-2. Up high. Pick off back throw. They go. Oh, Alonso dropped it. They had Turner at first and Alonso dropped it. What's up, Leo? Welcome back. How's it going, John? Just came on. How did we score? And chopped foul. Still 1-2. 2-out triple by Luis Torrens. Scored Marte. Birdie is usually a Met killer. Yep. Get out this Canning. Got to get one out. Still nobody out here. 1-2 to count. Popped up. Shallow right field. Soto makes the catch. The throw over to third. No, the runner holds. Gets a nice ovation from the crowd. Still runners on first and second here. Back to the top of the lineup with PCA. Oh, inside 1-0. Thank you. There goes our true everyday catcher, Torrens. Like him a lot. Bud says, I'll take a double play now. The 1-0. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. Becca says, that's one thing about Soto defensively. He doesn't get credit for one of the absolute best arms in the game. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. Getting high pitch count. You want to be at, after 3 innings, you want to be at 45. Only one out here in the third. He's at 48 and only Yeah, like I said, only one out. The 2-1. Fouled straight back, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Fifth strikeout for Canning, 2 away. That'll bring up Tucker. He struck out his first time as well. Becca says Big Griff with the big K. He's up to 50 pitches here. So, probably only going to be able to make it through 5 again. The first pitch to Tucker. And a chopper down to first. Alonso's got it. Flips it to Canning. And that'll retire the side. The first 2 Cubs get on, but they're stranded. We go bottom 3. Still 1-0 Mets. Venage is back. Saying hi, PAS. What's up, John? Let's go Mets. Win from my mom. Leo says, way to go, Canning. This guy's the man. Yes, he is. Awesome stuff, everybody. We're back on the Rumble side today as well. We got 4 people watching over there. Welcome in. Rumble's been having some issues, and it wasn't letting me connect. But today it connected, so good stuff. It's weird not having any other games to talk about right now since nothing going on. Let's look at some of the pitching matchups today. Wheeler versus Ortiz in the night game. Sale will be on the mound today for the Braves. He's 1-3 on the year. Michael is first scorer. Patrick versus Rasmussen. Evaldi versus Olsen. Giolito versus Lugo. Oh, that should be a good one. Petty for the Reds has a 34.71 ERA. Alcantara. Will pitch for the Marlins today. He's 2-4 with an 8.42 ERA. They were probably hoping he got off to a little bit better start on the year. You guys bashing Canning, but when he strike them out, you're so happy. Who's bashing Canning? What double play? Good, no damage done. Magic to the Mets bats. This is awesome. I'm feeling a series win today, says Leo. Blooped foul down the right field side, 0-1. Charles with the weather update from the Nassau, Bahamas. 80 degrees Fahrenheit, expected low of 77. Winds out of the southeast at 20 to 30 miles an hour. That one popped up on the infield. The first baseman will make the catch. That's Bush. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. Struck out his first time. Winds out of the southeast, says Charles. Strong. Mostly cloudy skies. Humidity's at 80%. No rain in the forecast. He switched his song there. What's up with that? Inside, 1-0. Leo says, we got this, Johnny. Foul tipped, 1-1. In for a strike, 1 and 2. Darren says Happy Mother's Day to Mrs. PAS and all the mothers. Mrs. PAS is not a mom. We do not have children. Our decision not to have children. One and two the count. And that one popped up. Shallow left. It's foul. 1 and 2 still. She's not home. Charles says, in my humble opinion, life is so ironic. It takes a sadness to know happiness. Noise, the appreciation. It takes noise to appreciate the silence, and the absence to value the presence. Very nice. I'm with you, says Johnny. I have all the confidence in the world for Canning and our pitching coaches. The best in the game today. Bounced in the dirt. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 to count. The 2-2 to Lindor. That one line. Base hit in the left field. Twins Review says, what's up, John? What's up, Twins? Happy Mother's Day, Zach says to the moms. Come on, Soto. Runner on first here, 1 out. Soto struck out his first time as well. Pickoff throw. Lindor dives back in. Let's go, Soto, says Raymond. Chopped foul, 0-1. Deal 1. Fouled off, 0-2. DO2. Down low, 1 and 2. John, any word on Manaea and Montas off late? Yes, Montas getting ready to throw some bullpen sessions. And Manaea still not throwing off a mound yet. Dio outside, 2 and 2. James says, early game today. Let's go, Mets. Yes, sir, James. Welcome back. Yep, the Roku game. First Roku game of the year. Other team, I think that's the only time the Mets play on Roku. But other teams will be doing this as well. The 2-2. Lindor back in. And a ground ball. Nice play down at first by Bush. The second for 1. The turn. 3-6-3 double play. We're done. We're done with 3. We go to the 4th. Still 1-0 Mets. Yep. Next game does not start until 1:30, so we're still a half hour away. Wicked tuna. Thanks. What did you think of Backlash? I kind of fell asleep though. Long day yesterday. It was okay. I like the fact. I like the fact that it was pretty short. I'm fine with all the winners. I'm surprised to who was that interfered in the Cena match. I was surprised by that. ACJ is here, saying Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies. Let's go Mets, says Florida. Bud says support PAS, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's go Mets. Just wanted to get on and say Juan Soto has been an yeah, and your chat comments have been disappointment too. So I am done putting your comments on the screen. Happy Mother's Day if there are any moms in the chat. Guys, stop. Some of you that are coming in and bitching about Soto right now aren't here all the time. So stop bitching. Neither of the two of you were here when he was hitting 3 home runs in 2 games. But you're sure here now, complaining. Yo, Cope is here. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. Swung on a mass, 1-2. David says, Sundays I put me pure adrenaline on while I'm cooking, nothing better. Yeah, yeah, me too. I watched highlights. Yep, Leo also saying Happy Mother's Day to the ladies. Popped foul, still 1-2. Immortal Worm says, let's go Mets. Want to win this series against the fearsome Cubs. We can get Kyle Tucker next season. And where's he going to play? We already have a right fielder. Up high, 2-2. 47 likes, 68 in the chat. Hit them thumbs up and subscribe, says Darren. Soto's doing better than just needs more consistency and a chopper. Oh, Canning will get it and flip it to Pete. 1 away. That's a 1-3 on the putout. Yeah, no more Soto slander. We have to support our guys, not come on here like whiny little kids complaining. Swung on a miss, 0-1. I can't stand gripers and haters about our Mets. They're only 50-50 fans. Just not my way to fly. And they come in here griping when he's not doing anything. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Can Tucker play a little DH, center field and right field when Soto DHs? It's not a position of need. I don't understand wanting to go get Tucker. Yes. 2-out triple by Terens. Scored Marte. Who's complaining about Soto? Okay, since you don't want to pay attention to the chat, I'll go back up and find them. Inside, 2-2. That's one down to Pete. He'll take it to the bag himself. 2 away. ACJ was here. Complaining here. That's exactly what he said. Just wanted to get on and say Soto's been an $800 disappointment. Okay, or $800 million disappointment. Okay. Soto back to 0 production with runners in scoring position. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yep. Leo says, I'm here 100% truthfully, win or lose. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Mr. Soto will have one of his best years in a Met uniform. We're just getting started, gang. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in the chat. No, ACJ. You want to bitch and moan about Soto? Start a channel and let us come and talk to you. That one lined out to right. Start a channel. No, tough guy. You can go to a chat and complain for 2 seconds, and that's it. Nice bottom of the lineup, getting it done. Every time he makes an out, people complain. Yes, you're right about Tucker. Can he play other positions in the outfield, maybe? Maybe. I would only put him in left. I'm not getting rid of Tyrone Taylor. I didn't finish my chat. Only Spanky fans would complain about Soto. Oh, yes. $800 million disappointment 40 games into the year. Just like Priest a couple years ago complaining about Lindor, who's then in the conversation for MVP last year. Exactly. We have a right fielder DH for the next 14 years. Where would Tucker fit in? Makes no sense. Leo says, I'm a baseball player, so I know the grind of the season. Seriously, if you all want to complain, call WFAN or something. Not that nonsense flies over at that circus. We go bottom 4, still 1-0 Mets. It'll be Alonso, Vientos, and Nimmo coming up. I'm going to put that up on there again. ACJ said, John, if you want your channel to continue to grow, stop whining when we state the facts about Soto. First off, read the room. How many people in the chat disagree with you? Philip Bishop says Vientos gives us a homer. Outside, 1-0. Pete is due for a big... Oh, I'm sorry. It's Lonzo, not Vientos. Excuse me. And fouled off, 1-1. Hey, whiners, it's never going to be your money spent on players, so you have no say-so. Darren says Alonso and Vientos are going deep. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Eric, try that again, bud. Says Soto adds something. You're more patient than I am, John. Brian Pieces. Called strike 3 to Alonso. That looked outside. Mendoza should have started Cliff Floyd today. I was whining about Jason Bay when we had him. In for a strike to Vientos, 0-1. And a chopper to short. Swanson's got it. Got him. 2 away. Mets were in last place. Oh, last year? Yeah. This time last year. Yeah, without Soto, the Mets were in last place. We do gripe and complain here when it's warranted. Right. Alonso going through his first slump. Yep. Vientos is bad. We all get frustrated over players underperforming, but it's unfair for us to judge. Pitchers make adjustments, players press. They could be performing a lot worse. Exactly, James. Rarely has a competitive at bat. Jason Bay was different. He came to the Mets and died completely. Soto is only 26 and still the best to come. We're frustrated because we want hot bats all the time. Swung on a miss, 2-1 to Nimmo. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Praise 4 to K2 says, let's go Mets. Welcome in. The 2-2. That one blooped out to left field, and that'll drop in a 2-out single for Nimmo. That'll bring up Marte, who was hit by a pitch and scored a run his first time. Frank saying LFGM. I mean, ACJ coming in here and acting like it's his $800 million he's paying. Would you rather have Soto on your team or not on your team? Let's go, Nimmo. Nice hit. All right, Nimmo showing some signs. The 1-0 to Marte. That one ripped. Base hit in the left field. Couple 2-out singles here by the Mets will bring up Terrence. We signed Jason Bay while his knees were disintegrating. Little hit, Marte. On the team. Yeah, new dimension on the team, right. Soto on the team is a huge plus. I'd rather not have Soto on the team. His contract will hinder the team, and his defense sucks. And a first pitch swing, and Terens lifts it out to left. Battling the sun towards the line, makes the catch. It would have been a fair ball. Nice play by Suzuki. We go to the fifth. Still 1-0 Mets. I understand people can get frustrated, but it's a long season. Look at Pete last year. We were absolutely done with him, and then he goes nuts in the playoffs. Exactly. Let's go. What are you talking about? What do you mean, what am I talking about? And why in the hell is Roku? Can't watch my game. Hold on. Let me get some tissues for Nelson here. Somebody give Nelson the tissues. His defense is not bad either. It's not great. It's not Gold Glove. I mean, he's got a great arm. But yeah, he's not running down a ball in the gap. Roku is free. Right, exactly. Let me go over and get my numbers here. Brian laughing at something. Johnny says, darn it, we need runs. MLB extra innings, says Ken. I'm getting the game. Why would anyone not want Soto on their team? Well, I'm starting to think Mr. ACJ there is a Yankee fan. All the Soto, I guarantee you jumping up and down when the Mets signed him. Yeah, you're just full of it otherwise, right? Charles says, got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Why not pause now and give it a thumbs up? Your altitude will determine your your attitude will determine your altitude. Your altitude will determine if your ears pop or not. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad ACJ knows he's an $800 million waste. 40 games, like Fitzy said, 40 games into his 15-year contract. Doesn't matter if it's free. It's not SNY or PIX. No, but it's still Gary Cohen, clown. 2-0. Oh, called a strike, 1-1. I can't watch it on my TV. I don't know how to get the internet on my TV. This world is just jealous of Soto because you ain't him. The majors is for professionals only. The 2-1 to Horner. Chopped in front of the plate. Terens has got it. Over to Alonso, 1 away. Oh, that's a 2-3 on the putout. 2-3. Okay. Well, not going to toss him, folks. I'm just going to change the thing here. We're getting too many people in here talking nonsense. Whoa, up and in, 1-0. Sounds like we got to toss some folks now. Not enough talk about how good Canning has been. No. People would rather complain about Soto. Canning has been so good and might go 6 today. Nah, his pitch count's a little too high. Check swing. Acuna comes over. Flips to Alonso, 2 away. 4-3 on the put. Maybe not. Actually, he's only at 73 pitches here. Listen, fellas, Soto's one of the greatest things this organization has ever done before Mr. Cohen. Ken, you were blocked from Rob's channel? How much you want to bet all these fans would have been yeah, ownership for not putting up the money? Up high. Ooh, called a strike, 0-1. I don't know what's not letting me change it over there. Hold on. And chopper down to third. Vientos has got it. A little high throw, but Pete's got it. We are halfway through as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Still 1-0 Mets. It'll be 8-9-1 coming up. Why isn't it not letting me change this? There. Okay. They're going to try for Canning to go 6. Yeah, Canning, he's definitely going to be able to come out for another one. He didn't like the fact that I called him out. Well, depends on what you called him out about. Sharon, yeah. Oh, is Sharon here? Did I miss Sharon? Charles says, for informational purposes, can you confirm, Mr. John, during one of the PAS live stream broadcasts, we have over 500 plus persons? Yes. Not when CP is on. LFGM. He said he didn't block. Probably one of the mods. It's way too early to be bashing Soto. His impact goes beyond his numbers. Pretty sure Alonso is seeing better pitches because of Soto. Ken says, celebrating with a cocktail. Yeah. I know I get annoying too, though, guys, so. Diddy says, I have a good feeling the Mets will win today. I, for one, was thrilled getting Soto. Raymond says, let's get some runs here. All right. The 5 people watching over on the Rumble side got to be thinking, man, these people on YouTube are nuts. I would agree, but he doesn't answer my emails. I noticed they usually pull Canning after 5. Could be because of pitch counts. And that one fouled off, 0-1. Or they don't want him facing lineups the third time around. Oh, that could be too. Mets the only team that hasn't lost 3 in a row. Is that true? Have some faith, okay? Everything will be good at the end of the year. Frank says, the simple concept is, I don't have to pay Soto. I'll reap the rewards, though. Let's go, Mets. They need to get Boyd out of this game. Well, his pitch count's way too low. Base hit for Acuna. Uh-oh. A leadoff single. Yes, we're not nuts. We're adrenaline junkies. Ronnie, we got almost 80 people hanging out here today on Mother's Day, where they should be spending time with their moms. What say you? They're what? Oh, they're adrenaline junkies. That popped up into foul territory. Out of play. Acuna on second in 2 minutes. Charles says, whether you're actively chatting or enjoying the stream quietly, you make PAS Network what it is. Feel inspired to join the chat. You're welcome to do so at any time. Let's go, Acuna. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go. A theft of second is coming. Fouled off, 0-2. Refresh the screen, please. Acuna on base. Maybe stolen base. Junkies. Yes. You bet my Mother's Day London broil. I'm cooking for Mom, we are. The 0-2. Outside. 1-2. That one popped up on the infield. First baseman Bush coming in, and he'll make the catch behind the mound. 1 away. Nope, that's a 3. Yep. Third time through the lineup. John M. says, the big four, Lindor, Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo, when they get rolling, the Mets will roll into October, baby. Every T. David, finish your thought, bud, here. Every what? Week at bat. Down low, 1-0. Lindor 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. Leo says a big brisket on the smoker today for Mother's Day. Every time I see Acuna run, I get flashbacks of Vince Coleman. Yeah, it's tough for the lefty on the mound. Swung on a miss, 1-1. People have opinions, but we should respect John and want to apologize for yesterday and any other time I upset you. You were good, James. No need to apologize. That's the thing. We can disagree, and I got to remember that as well. But calling Soto a bust 40 games into a 15-year contract? No, not the space for it. That one popped up. Foul side, right field side. Excuse me, Bush. In foul territory. Can't make the play. Make him pay for that. Soto will hit a home run next at bat, and everybody will love him again. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for dropping that one, right? Hey, Daniel's here saying hello from the UK. How are you today, John? Doing good today, Daniel. How are things across the pond? Looking at the time, I believe it's... Is it 6:30 or 5:30 over there? What is it? Oh. No. Council talking to the home plate umpire about something. Soto, besides the hard work Alonso put in the offseason, and part of the reason Pete is off to a great start, he usually gets on base via walks or hits, and Alonso reaps the benefits. Oh, they got him. Acuna's picked off. With the lefty on the mound, you don't do that. 6:30 in the UK, says Immortal. I don't think so. I think it's 5:30. Yes, it is 5:30. And surprisingly warm over here. Currently getting out weeks worth of warm weather for the year. James with the $2 super chat. Lindor strikes out, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 6th. Still 1-0. James says, took my mother-in-law out for breakfast today. Nice. Daniel in UK, did Soto's homer land over there yet? You're right. Uradia Cruz, did I say that right? Welcome in, saying hello from Puerto Rico. Let's go Mets. I hope you're right about Soto. If you're worried about Soto, 40 games in, I mean, find a new hobby or something. Welcome into the 5 new subscribers today. We're marching towards 7,000 by the All-Star game. We'll get this win one way or another. Yeah, this would be a big win, winning this series. Soto looks good and will only get better. Oh, Shark Week. Oh no. Big Josie says, Cubs comeback pending. For the Cubs here in the 6th, it'll be 9-1-2. Just got the notification Thomas Fitzpatrick will be live in a half hour. He's got the Red Sox Royals game. Actually, they just showed the replay of that pickoff. That should have been called the balk. Probably the Cubs arguing a pitch violation. Yeah, I don't know. In for a strike, 0-1. James says, great pitching matchup so far. Yup. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. A bird sitting on a tree is not afraid of the branch breaking because its trust is not on the branch but on its own wings. Always believe in yourself. Smash them free subs to experience the PAS network. Let's go. The 0-2. And that one laced out the center. Taylor a couple steps to his left. One away. Back to the top of the lineup here with PCA. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Rivers back saying hello. Thanks for the broadcast. Let's go Mets. We're up to 56 likes on the stream today. Let's go. We had 57 people vote in the poll. Said, can we get to 100 likes? 82% said yes, or absolutely. Swung on a miss. You just read that? I just read what? No, I cannot. That one lifted out to right. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's out of here. PCA ties it up at 1. 10th home run of the year. And this person right here, please take your iPad or your iPhone to your mom or dad and show them what you put in the chat. Please tell them how childish you are, please. Where did you get that? That quote was fire. Charles put it in the chat here. Right here. Our lead mod, Charles Adderley from Paradise. Up high, want to know. Mets need more consistency from Nimmo and Vientos. Once they get going, Mets are going to be an offensive juggernaut. Both pitchers look good, but the Cubs have bent a little. Now let's break them. 2-0. Why does everyone name have to be initials PCA? Well, I'm not going to keep saying Pete Crow Armstrong all the time. Chopped foul, 2-1. Consistency. How about some decency, right? And that one ripped out to right, but foul, 2-2. Gosh, PCA. Wish he was on our team. Yeah, he was at one point. I guess you have attracted all the clowns out of hiding. Chop foul at the plate. That got a piece of Terrence. The pitching clock shortens the game. However, arguing the violation can delay the game 5 minutes. Woo-hoo. Well, he just got hit in the no-nos. And he is down. Terrence will get to his feet, gets a nice ovation from the crowd. Why? I canceled that subscription. Why are they trying to... Gotta... Oh, Peter. Why does Mrs. Matt have that dumb ponytail? You know why. Not going to get political here, but if you have stocks The news I just saw, make sure you get ready and start buying stuff up. Frank. They're still looking at him. The trainer's still out here looking at him. Now he gets to his feet, gets another ovation from the crowd. Oh, he's coming out of the game. I agree. Definitely a buyer's market. At this time, Louis wishing he was a girl. They trying to get you in trouble. Who's trying to get me in trouble? Why is it Albie always gets hit on the hand? Yeah, we know where he got hit. Thanks. No, I just think he needs so let's see here, that'll put Alvarez in at catcher. He said that hoo-hoo was better than my cat stealing my black and mild. Chopped foul, 2-2. He got hit in the Nuggets. Let's take a little nap while I watch the NASCAR race this afternoon. Yes, he did, Fitzy. Yes, he did. Bounced in the dirt. Let's come back over to the chat here. Let's fix this. There's that. He was here last night. The 3-2. And Alonso will flip it to him. 2 away. Do I like their catcher's gear? I really haven't paid attention to it today. Let me look. For the best in professional sports talk, great play-by-play with outstanding chat conversation, smash them free subs. Here's Suzuki, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Let me look at Terens. What, the pink? Yeah, I got no problems with the pink gear. He's got the pink sleeves on today as well. It's Mother's Day. The 1-0. Chopped foul at the plate, 1-1. Crickets. Frank putting crickets in the chat. There goes Terens. He's going to go get a doctor to to check things out. Pepto, Fitzy putting the Pepto in the chat. In for a strike, 1-2. Chips, pistachio nut cocktail. Mets win. Life is good. Don't 1-2. And a ground ball down to third. Vientos has got it. Over to first. That'll retire the side, but the Cubs get the PCA home run. And we're tied up at 1 going bottom of the 6th. Who did the run for the Cubs? Pete Crow Armstrong with a solo home run. Charles says, much appreciate your outstanding support, all on the live stream broadcast, including the silent listeners and viewers. Charles says, you know your worth. You don't need others to validate you. Just focus on being the best that you can be. Let's get it back in a few more. Yeah, let's go. I mean, we still got 80 in the chat here. Let's go. See what we got going on the Rumble side. 2 over on Rumble. Don't get much chatter on Rumble, though. But we're still growing over there, up to 378 followers over there. Other games have started. The Braves and Pirates, no score in the first. Cardinals have a 1-0 lead over the Nationals in the first. Going to the second there. The Brewers and Rays are in a rain delay. Rangers and Tigers, bottom 1, no score. Everybody else will be later on. Emerald tailgates. Bam! Let's go, Mets. Come on, Mets. Big inning coming. Frank says, much respect on your play calling, Mr. John. Yo, there he is. Caps is here. Happy Mother's Day to the moms. And hello, Met fans. What's up, Caps? Not sure if Mrs. Caps is a mom, but happy Mother's Day to Mrs. Caps. If she is. Soto, Alonso, and Vientos here for the Mets. In for a strike, 0-1. Boyd's still in the game here. Only at 72 pitches. Fouled off, quickly a hit 0-2. Darren saying a Soto blast to left. Hopefully that's not a spoiler. Inside, 1-2. I mean, I guess it's too late if it is, right? The 1-2. Chopped foul. Do it again. Yes, sir. She treats my son just like her own. That's awesome. Let's go, Soto. Love it. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. Struck him out. That'll bring up Alonso. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. Once again, Met fans, don't forget, we start a 3-game set with the Pirates tomorrow night. Skeens on the mound. Skeens on the mound for Pittsburgh. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Inside, 1-2. Or 2-1, excuse me. Foul tipped at the plate, 2-2. Hate that ESPN is ahead of us on screen. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't know why Roku's so far behind. That's why when it screwed up before, I wasn't going to refresh it, but then people wanted it refreshed. So it's a foul tip, but held on, 2 away. Alonso's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Alonso's slumping a little bit over the last few games. Jonathan C. is here saying, let's go Mets. Trying not to look at it. Yeah, how is Roku so far behind? Right. So here's Vientos. He's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out. If you're just joining us, the Mets got a run in the second on a triple by Torrens. PCA hit a home run for the Cubs. And Vientos hits one out to deep left field. Going back, he's going to look up at it, and it's out of here. Marky Mark puts the Mets up 2-1. I know, internet is so expensive and still lags. Mendy needs to give Kranick some days off. I'm behind watching Roku. Let's go, Vientos. See ya. Let's hear it for Vientos. Fresh goes better with Vientos. Fresh and full of life. Swung on a missed 0-1. No, Roku's behind more than that. I'm at 0-1. ESPN's got 3 pitches. Down low, 1-1. Yes, Vientos pulling for him to get going. Oh yeah, I like home runs. Let's go Swaggy V. We needed that. I'm watching, so am I. Fouled off, 1-2. Bam says my Roku isn't lagging. Bounced in the dirt. Philip says, I spoke the Vientos homer into existence. That's because I'm 1-2 pitches behind. I'm watching it live right here. Oh, Nimmo got hit. And it says, when I click on it, it says I'm live. So, yes, sir. Vientos hears the noise about himself and is responding. Thank you, Charles. Canning is different pitcher since he came to New York. Absolutely. He could be overused, but Kranick has allowed a run or more in his last 4 outings. Yeah, cost the Mets the game last night, too, if you think about it. Nobody throwing in the Cubs bullpen, even though they just went out to talk to him. Charles with some more quotes says sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. The first pitch to Marte. Outside 1-0. Marte's been on base both times. Was hit by a pitch and singled. The 1-0. Swung on a miss. 1-1. And that one fouled straight back. 1-2. The 1-2 from Boyd. Oh, off the plate. 2-2. Much respect for the knowledge statements. Let's have faith in our Mets. Faith is like the wind. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Another run. And that one hit out the center. PCA coming in. And Horner will go out and make the catch. But the Mets take the lead 2-1 on the Vientos homer. We go to the 7th inning. We're up to 62 likes. We'll see. Gonna be close. Mom talk. No, Canning's not coming out. It's going to be Reed Garrett. Let's go Mets. And that's why Mendoza gave Vientos the nod today. It's crazy, but it usually works. Can Canning go 7? No, I don't think so. But we'll see. I'm a little shocked what the Cubs' record is. All their series wins are against teams 500 or better, except one. Mets are still better, in my opinion. I agree, in my eyes. I agree. I think the Mets are a better team all around than the Cubs. But that's why they play the game, right? Not played on paper. We need Beatty's hot bat in there today. No, we don't. We got Vientos filling in for him, and he hit a home run. Darren says Diaz should be good for today. 11 or 12 pitches, through 11 or 12 pitches yesterday. Yes, I agree. Diaz should be available today. Reed Garrett is the new pitcher here. Bush, Kelly, and Horner coming up. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Couldn't say it any better myself. George says hi. Don't know why it's not. I don't know why it didn't turn it on before when I turned it on. Outside, 3-1. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4, 3-2. George says LFGM. Outside. Ball 4. So a leadoff walk there by Garrett. Throw strikes, Reed. Here's Kelly. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and the line out to right. The first pitch. Inside, 1-0. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. Frank saying, let's focus up. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Daniel says, not having Minter is a huge loss to this bullpen. Yes. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. James says, let's get a double play. To 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2. And a ground ball to second. They're only going to have one play at first. That was a slow ground ball to Acuna. So the runner moves to second. 1 away. That'll bring up Horner. I'm not sure. I know he's out for the year, whatever it was. The first pitch to Horner. And that one's ripped out to left. And that'll get in for a base hit. Bush will score. That'll tie the game. Horner going to second. Throw not in time. That'll bring up Swanson, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Chopped foul at the plate. It's foul. Late inning leadoff walks almost always spells trouble. Absolutely. Yeah, and that's enough to be. That's enough to be 1 or 2 pitches behind sometimes. Walks are hurting. Agreed. Whoa. That one lined out the center. Taylor will make the catch. 2 away. Runner holds at second. That'll bring up Turner, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Those walks start the inning. Always come back to haunt them. Cap says, was hoping to see Canning go to 6-1. Better luck next start. Yep. Exactly. Walks are as bad as leadoff base hits. I think it's worse. I mean, I know it's a base runner either way. At least make him earn it. Popped foul, 0-1. Giving him a free pass isn't making him earn it. Brad Keller getting warmed up in the Chicago bullpen. The 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Ivan says it is worse, right? The 1-1. Popped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Leo says this is like a chess match. We want checkmate. Charles says smash them free subs and hit the like. Much appreciate your outstanding support. James says, yeah, I can agree with that statement about walks because it also jacks up the pitch count, where a base hit can be first pitch swinging too. Yep, and Daniel says the same exact thing. The dreaded walks were the bottom of the lineup. The 2-2. That one blooped out the center. Taylor will make the catch. That'll retire the side, but the Cubs tie it again. Stand up and stretch, everybody. 2-2 going bottom 7. For every cause, there's an effect, and for every action, there's a reaction. The choices we make. Once again, guys, I know we have a couple more innings to go here, but when we're done, don't just up and leave. YouTube will ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel. Fitzy's got the Red Sox and the Royals tonight, or this afternoon, I should say. Close game we got here on a Sunday. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Clubby? Playoff-like game, says Luminance. Yep. We're balling today is a well-oiled machine. Moving forward, upward, and onward. PAS is the place to be. Need runs. Started Alvarez. Yeah. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 here for the Mets. Alvarez, Acuna, and Taylor. Frank says, I'm going to stand and limp to get my last Yingling. Awesome stuff. Our buddy Fitzy getting close to 1,600 subscribers over on his channel. Young man does an awesome job of covering Boston sports. Covers the Red Sox during the baseball season, the Bruins during the hockey season. We'll mix in some Patriots games as well. And NBA, he mixes in all kinds of games. Bud says, come on, Mets, get that run back. Over 90 in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. We've had a back-and-forth ball game here today. The Mets got up 1-0 on the Luis Torrens triple in the second inning. Then the Cubs tied it. On the solo shot by Pete Crow Armstrong. But then the Mets came back in the bottom of the sixth inning and got the solo shot from Vientos to go up 2-1, but the Cubs just tied it there with a walk and a double. Frank says 2 weeks without special iced tea. Once again, starting tomorrow, we'll be live for all three of the Mets and Pirates games. All 7 o'clock games. No day games this week. The next Mets day game isn't until Memorial Day, and I still think it's like a 4 o'clock start. So it's not super early like today. Watched the game on Fox last night. Was very frustrated with Soto and Lindor. Hopefully this game will end differently. Frank says tap that like plus subscribe button. It's free. They are both free. $95 in the chat, up to 68 likes. Let's go. All right, here we go. Alvarez will step into the box. Swung on a miss. Daniel says, I think I'm one of the only ones who wants more day games. Well, yes, you do. Just because of the time of day that they play. And that one fouled off, 0-2. Alvarez getting his first at-bat since coming into the game for Torrens. Once again, Keller, the new pitcher here for the Cubs. 0-2, up high, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Thanks, John, and YouTube for another great job. Thanks, James. Welcome back. Ground ball. Base hit in the left field. A leadoff single for Alvarez. Oh, Albie. Do this Mets style. That'll bring up Acuna. Acuna's 1 for 2 today with a fly out and a single. And bunt. And foul ball. Foul ball. Despite first game Mets blowout, the rest of the games have been competitive on the parts of both teams. Yep. Canning lowered his ERA to 2.36. Wow. His career high in wins is 7. and he's 5-1, and he can't get the win today. I best not put Albie down. LFGM. Come on, Acuna, let's get on base. Fouled off, 0-2. Little hit, Acuna, move him around. We hit over 100 in the chat there for a second. Let's go. Down in the dirt, 1-2. The 1-2. And a ground ball to short. Perfect double play ball. Flipped the second for one. Got him. 6-4-3 double play. Be right back, that's right. That'll bring up Taylor. He's 0 for 2 today with a couple pop outs to the first baseman. Up high, 1-0. Hey there, John and Junkies. What's up, Jonathan? Swung on a miss, 1-1. What's the weather like down there by our nation's capital? Up high, 2-1. Stanek getting warmed up in the Mets bullpen. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Jonathan says sunny and 75. The NFL draft in DC in 2 years. Called strike 3, got him looking. So the Mets get the leadoff single, but the double play erases that. And Taylor strikes out looking. We go to the 8th, still tied at 2. Stanek coming into the game. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Cubs. Michael says, out of here. You're out of here. Yikes. Panic brother time. Yep. Leo says it must be difficult to double up Acuna. Yep, not when it's hit right at the shortstop like that. That was easy. Much better. Now I can see the chat and you, and I blocked out ESPN. Hate spoilers. Hey, Sam is here. Yes, I am a NASCAR fan. Kind of. My driver's not so good anymore, so I really don't pay attention. Yes, she did. I did call her. She said thank you for the card as well. Here's Stanek. Popped foul. 0-1. No. Brad Keselowski. Bad Brad. Swung on a missed. 1-2. Just guessing because you said not so good anymore. Yep. How did the Mets... Sam, do you hang out on the Go with CeeLo's channel? How did the Mets get those 2 runs? An RBI triple from Terrence. Up high. 2-2. And a solo home run from Vientos. So the fresh maker got a home run in PCA. I see. Yep. The 2-2. Pop foul. Do it again. Not you, Alex. I know you do. I was asking Sam. Yeah, I watch his channel every now and then. Whoa. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Went away. Excuse me. God bless you, Mrs. PAS. Back to the top of the lineup with that PCA. Okay. You're his mod? Well, I'm a mod over there too. So that one rocketed foul. 0-1. See, us criticizing Mentos has helped him. No. God bless you, Mrs. PAS. Bless you and aloha to Mrs. PAS. Pop foul, 0-2. Cruz says, let's get a fast 1-2-3 and get some runs. Yeah, Crow Armstrong here is 1 for 3 on the day. 2 strikeouts and a home run. So it's either been boom or bust for him. DO2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Stanek hitting 100 miles an hour on the radar gun. 2-away. Up high, 1-0. Michael Mitchell says Cubs home run. Michael will be subscribed until the game's over, and then he'll disappear because his Cubs won't be around no more. And that one lifted up. Taylor coming in will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nice 1-2-3 inning from Stanek. We go bottom 8, still tied at 2. It'll be the top of the lineup for the Mets. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. Allison, let's go Mets. We're up to 71 likes. Let's go Mets. More home runs, please. I hope they win tonight, says Jonathan C. Hey, what happened to Terrence? Terrence took a very bad foul ball off the Nuggets and was down on the field for a long time. I do have a good mod crew. We're up to 4 watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. If you're new, make sure you hit that follow button over there. No panic with Stanek. My bad on my spelling. Ooh, ouch. His kid's gonna feel that. Ain't no mountain high enough for my Mets. That I don't know. Not every catcher wears them, so I don't know. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate you being here. Let's get the bats going. Come on. Once again, it'll be Lindor leading it off. Hodge will be the new pitcher here for the Cubs. First pitch, up high, 1-0. Leo says, I'd rather see a walk-off over extra innings. Outside, 2-0. Exactly, Caps. That's not good, he says. Right down the middle, 2-1. Frank says, we got this. Black and mild time. Up high. The 3-1 to Frankie. Deals. That one ripped out to right center field. Oh, he flips his bat. That ball's out of here. Lindor knew it right away by flipping the bat. And the Mets take a 3-2 lead. Need a few runs. Start at Lindor. Yes, Lindor. Got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. Lindor. Boom, says Caps. Let's go. Where's crickets on that Lindor home run? Out of here. That'll bring up Soto. He's 0 for 3 today. Foul. Oh, lined out to left. Suzuki on the run will make the catch. All the disappointment from the fair weather Lindor fans instantly goes away. Let's go, Captain. Oh, yeah. Frank goes for a smoke. Lindy goes for a yard. Come on, Soto. Need a hit. Here's Pete. In for a strike, 0-1. Black and mild worked. LFGM. Inside, 1-1. Let's go, Mets. Let's get another run. Like home run, you get it. Diaz getting warmed up. And that one lined into left field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Suzuki comes over. Alonso going to second. The throw, not in time. League leading 15th double. That'll bring up Vientos, who's 1 for 3 with a home run. Charles says if it's not adding, it's subtracting. And if it's not multiplying, it's dividing. If it's not taking you to your destination, it's taking you from your destiny. Adeline Boer. And Vientos base hit in the center field. PCA bobbles it. Alonso will score. And it's 4-2. Let's go. This is powerful indeed. I should have said Frank goes to smoke, Frankie goes yard. I was waiting on all the call-out crickets. Nice pre, bring him home, Vientos. Are we getting a pinch runner here? Oh my, this is luminous. We're getting a pitching change here, because here comes Council. What PCA gaveth to them, he giveth back to us. Let's go. Frank can turn the sky black with all his smoke. It's working. Rally time for these Mets insurance runs. Allstate, are you in good hands? Vientos responds well after a benching. Let's go. Keep bringing them home. And Met fans go wild. Every time Lindor goes yard, I'm just posting crickets, and that's all. Michael's comment said, "Oh, Mets fans gone wild." Maybe Michael's realizing his Cubs are a little overrated and not ready to play with the big boys. How about that? Hey, John and Mets family. Hey, John, wish your wife a happy Mother's Day. We are not parents, but thank you for the thought. He says, I'll be the guy at the parade with oxygen and Yingling. Did Lindor homer or not? I don't see a lead change. You don't see a lead change? The Mets are up 4-2. What do you mean you don't see a lead change? On my screen, it says the Mets are up 4-2. Yeah, and yes, Lindor did homer. No kids, no problems. And we didn't want children. Pick-off throw. Yes, Lindor homered. Then Pete got a double and Vientos got him with the hit. I'll just follow the smoke on Broadway and I'll find Frank. I'll probably want to know. Swung on a missed 1-1. Cap says, every time Lindor goes yard, I see money. Bud says, I should know I was a problem child. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Why is Diddy in the chat? What do you mean, why is Diddy in the chat? Diddy's been very good in the chat today. What do you mean, why is Diddy in the chat? Let's beat this overrated Cubs team. The 1-2. And Nimmo cracks one out to right field. Tucker back at the wall, jumps, and it's out of here. A 2-run shot. Nimmo drops the hammer. I'm a Mets fan. I was responding to Lindor goes yard, then I said, and Mets fans, including me, goes wild. By the way, drinks and smoke on me at the parade. Burp. Bang, bang. Nemo, finding Nemo. Oh, okay. Out of here. Let's go, Nemo. Nemo heard me. Let's go, Nemo. Yes. Smack that ball out of here. That'll bring up McNeil here. DH. Hammer time. Dead nail Nunez. No. Do not. Oh my goodness. Popped up. Shallow left. Swanson. 2 away. That's the way to put him down, Stanek. I wasn't finished with my black and mild. Frank Smoke is powering the bats. Keep those packs a coming. LFGM. In for a strike, 0-1. Okay, evil again. Subscribed long enough to show that he's got a 3-year-old mentality. That one line, base hit. 5th hit in the inning for the Mets. Since Alvarez came in, he's 2 for 2. We play the Pirates next, starting tomorrow. Need a ruling on evil. I've already timed them out. Nimmo drops the hammer, and the Mets fans go crazy. Pittsburgh, my smoke is green. Frank. Popped foul by Acuna, 0-1. We want some offense here and now. Bye, says Alex. Did she open that door? My allergies are kicking in. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Glubby says, Frank, I think that's enough smoking now. And a chopper back to the mound. We'll flip it over to first. That'll retire the side, but the Mets get 4. Home runs by Lindor and Nimmo. Part of it. And Diaz, it looks like Diaz is coming in, even though it's not a save situation. We need more runs if Nunez is coming in. No, it looks like it's going to be Diaz. Keep the Cubs in check here. Let me set it up to redirect over to Fitzy when we're done. Up to 78 likes on the stream. We have 104 people in the chat. We can still get to 100 likes. And I'll hand out 5 free memberships if you do. Fitzy's live, so we will redirect everybody over to Thomas Fitzpatrick today. Ain't no mount. All right, it's time to put the women and children to bed and go hunting for dinner, boys. I got this great feeling coming up here. I have to time out Soto back-to-back days. He got me with 0 hits. Come on, Diaz. Don't walk the leadoff batter. Greetings, Mr. John and the squad. LFGM. What's up, Justice? We still need an angry Diaz. Yep. Already a bye-bye? If so, bye. Yep. Only 21 likes. Let's go. Well, that's on the vertical side. Philly only a game and a half behind us, so need this more than ever today. Yep. The first pitch, up high, 1-0. Let's go, Polar Blast. Leo, hit the live button. Somebody put in the chat for Leo to go live, please. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Charles says, thanks for your outstanding support on the live stream broadcast, including the silent listeners and viewers. In for a strike, 1-2. 17 likes to 100. Leo hit hit the live button. And a ground ball down to third. Vientos charges. No, who's that at third? Is that McNeil down at third? 1 out, either way. Don't worry about other teams, just keep winning. Leo, hit the live button. Yes, sir. There you go. And a ground ball to McNeil over to first. Quickly 2 away. Once again, everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. Happy Mother's Day to the moms. Don't just up and leave. It's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. He is doing the Red Sox game. Popped up, 0-1. Like button wouldn't have hurt either. And a ground ball. Oh, it's Beatty. Thank you. Please make sure you're alive. Yep, this is ours. Can we get to 100 likes? We're up to 86. Thanks, John. See you tomorrow. Inside. Ooh, did it hit him? No, 1-2. Diddy, you better not be over or you're getting banned. Charles says, in the morning you have 2 choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Outside, 2-2. Nice, Ivan. And a ground ball to first. Alonso's got it. Flips to Diaz. And the ball game is over. The Mets take 2 out of 3 from the Cubs to start this 6-game homestand. B, 11 likes to 1. And the ball game is over. Huge series win. 89 likes. Need 11 more. Nope. Too late. Game's over. No bottom of the 9th. Nope. Thanks for the stream. Awesome win. Thank you, John. Thank you, James. Hell of a day. Bans and bye-byes. Love it. D says LFGM. Until next stream, peace. Thanks, Mr. John. Great series win from our boys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and Mother's Day, everybody. Wow, 1-2-3 inning from Diaz. Let's go. That's 2 in a row. Good job, Mets. What's up? Awesome stuff, everybody. Once again, we'll be redirecting over to Thomas Fitzpatrick when we're done. And we'll see everybody tomorrow night for Mets and Pirates.